What's up, Hornets? My name's Matthew, and welcome back to Club Corner, the segment here at What's Buzzin' where we talk about some of the clubs at Bishop Moore. I'm here today with the T Society. I'm here with Paola, the president, Reed, vice president, and Luis, the secretary. So, guys, first of all, thank you all for coming and choosing to represent your club today. When I first learned about T Society my freshman year, I honestly thought it was actually a club where you talked about tea. Was Lipton really as good as people thought it was? So obviously that's not the case. So why don't you guys tell us what Tea Society is and what it means to the student body?
Tea Society, it's an acronym, stands for Teens Engaging in Action. So we strive to, do different service projects in not only in the Bishop Moore community, but in the Central Florida, Orlando area.
We do a couple drives here and there for the uniform drive. We collect it at the beginning of near the Christmas season and near the end of the year, and then we sell what we can sell, and then we send whatever we can't sell to the Dominican Republic to help those in need.
And these projects we do, they are in the Bishop Moore community and outside the Bishop Moore community.
Okay, so you say it's in and out of the Bishop Moore community. So what other organizations are affected by what Tea Society does?
So we have the Festival of the Art Tree Festival, where we have a tree for the Bishop Moore school, and we paint and design ornaments for the tree, and then we've been selling raffle tickets to pay for the tree and for donations to the school. And we do it with the Orlando Art Museum.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is this is Bishop Moore's 70th anniversary. So we're gonna do this year. Every year we have different themes. So this year we're gonna have a platinum tree for the platinum year of 70 years. We've been selling different raffle tickets about for the past month, 2 months or so, and recently we've capped the tickets. But if somebody is interested in still buying, you can contact Miss Senior or one of us to try and buy a raffle ticket.
Just like they said, it's a platinum tree this year for the 70th anniversary, and we are selling the raffle tickets, so you might be the lucky winner.
Okay, so you guys are doing the Christmas tree drive, which has glass ornaments that the members painted. So especially because we've been promoting it a bit, why don't you tell us what this tree looks like? Describe it for me.
Okay, so like I mentioned before, it's the 70th year anniversary of Bishop Moore. Usually they call it a platinum year. So this year we're making a silver Christmas tree. Christmas tree is about 8-9 foot tall. With a base and maybe different, a star on top, different ornaments on it. It could be made higher or taller. It's gonna be different silver ornaments for the platinum year. And it's gonna be Bishop Moore's presentation in the Festival of Trees in the Museum of Art.
Okay, rounding back to the last question, is it just ornaments that you guys have fun doing in the club, or is there or are there other things that would inspire someone to join?
For the Christmas tree for the Orlando Art Museum, it's mainly just the ornaments, because for the setup we aren't allowed to bring that many students in, but as long as you want service hours, Miss Senior will give you the amount for however many ornaments you make. It's usually a competition with the younger kids, but for the uniform drive,
Can I ask, is that competition just for personal pride, or is it for an award? Okay, at Bishop Moore, we do have the spirit of competition written into our emblem. Well, you guys are talking about Christmas trees, and obviously that is something we've been talking about in Horror Productions as of recent. Yes, we have been promoting to buy the tree. But obviously, surely that's not the only one. So whether it be in the summer, the spring, the fall, what other service projects do you do, like Luis said earlier?
Yeah, so the other main one, like Paula mentioned, was the Use Apparel Drive. So we ask a bunch of Bishop Moore students to bring in any spirit wear, any uniforms, any sportswear, things like that, that they might not use anymore. So we ask them to bring it in, and then T Society, we help, organize the different apparel and all that. And we separate a certain amount. We give it to the spirit store, and a lot of that will be sold. And then we also allocate some of those apparel, and we send it over to the Dominican Republic, where they use it as uniforms or apparel and for different uses. Yeah.
Okay.
We are partnering with other clubs if they need more help. Like we're helping Haddis with a couple of their activities just to support other clubs in the Bishop Moore community. And we might be doing some other stuff to keep people more involved to get more service hours.
Okay.
These projects we do, they help the Bishop Moore community. As use uniforms, they go to our sister school in the Dominican Republic. And
yeah.
Are uniforms the only service project apart from the Christmas trees, or is there another one?
Those are our two main projects we do throughout the year.
Yeah, and with that, for the ornaments, sometimes we have kids to help paint and put them forward the tree, and then those count as service hours for individual people. So like if you say, hey, I want to sign up, I need more hours, she will gladly give you an opportunity to like volunteer. And then with that, if a club reaches out to us, like leadership or Haddis, anything, they say, hey, we need help from the T Society, we'll be there and help whatever way we can.
Yeah, so Use Apparel Drive and the raffles are the two main projects, but again, anything else pops out through the year where service is needed, again, in the school or outside, we're there, and we're there to help out.
Okay. So if these projects are the two big ones of the year, how long does it take to plan these projects and organizational efforts?
They've been in the works for a long time now. Usually the uniform drive, we take 2 to 3-ish months to plan out like the dates and like how to organize and find volunteers and stuff. I think our December or near the Christmas uniform, what's it called? Drive will be near midterms or a couple days before, so then we can set and organize them before the spring season. So if people need new uniforms by then, gently used or new uniforms that people want to donate, they can be used in the spring. And yeah, and then our second one would be near the end of the year for people that want to give of their old uniforms if they grew out of them, sports apparel, anything like that.
Okay. So you guys have just said some of the things the clubs are involved in, which are all great efforts that are of service. So tell me, why should BMC students join this club? What is it doing for its members?
Other than just earning service hours, we actually have a lot of fun organizing the uniforms, painting the ornaments. One year we actually painted real glass ornaments, and another year we just wrote little cards and notes on them, prayers. We did one year.
Yeah, and then last year we did it was like a black and white silver type theme, and we did special ornaments for that, saying like little quotes and stuff and prayers. Yeah.
All right, so rounding out this podcast, I will ask, the reason why we've been doing it for certain clubs is because we've heard they're some of the fastest growing. Hippocratic Society is one of the fastest growing, and you guys were second on our list. So I've got a couple friends in T Society. and they're really excited in being in the club. So as officers, why don't you guys tell me what's in the future plans of the club?
The future plans in the club are we're gonna keep on doing Christmas ornaments, use uniforms, and next year as president, I might want to add one more event.
Okay. Paolo, Luis, as senior officers, do you have anything planned for 2025?
I think just the uniform drive, and we might be sponsoring some like banquets and stuff, putting our name so that people can figure out who we are. We started off the club a couple years ago with like 40 kids, and now we have 160, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, so people want to help the community.
All right.
And it's great to see. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So last but not least, rounding out this whole thing, can you guys tell us how you get involved directly? When do you do your meetings? Who should you talk to? And when can you join Tea Society?
So we have our interest meeting at the beginning of the year, usually like the first or second week of school when we're allowed to announce clubs. And then we, depending on the project that we do, so for like uniform and for the uniform drive, we have a couple meetings here and there. They're usually like once or twice a month for people to sign up and organize the uniforms by the section that we like to organize them. And for the Christmas drive, I think we've been doing once or twice a month to get people to be involved in the ornament and process making of the tree.
Okay, so in order for people to know Tea Society, how should they directly know you through social media?
So we have an Instagram page. If you want to go, it's BMC_Tea Society on Instagram. You check there, follow us, and we'll be sending any updates on events, different collaborations with clubs. Any updates that we have to give will be on that Instagram page.
I thank you all for coming to Hornet Productions today. That concludes Club Corner for this week. If you guys want to be featured on here, have a chance to represent your club and promote it to the school, stop by the Hornet Productions studio and talk to Mr. DeVillian, myself, or Mr. Jimenez. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow Hornet Productions on all your socials. Thank you all for coming, and have a great day, Bishop Moore.